Well, youth are obviously concerned about the future. They are innovative, they are concerned, they see what scientific community is presenting in their report, but also from IPCC report. They see alarms are raised from different scientific publications, but also from other media. So they are really concerned, and they see when the action is not what it is supposed to be, they are taking and they are coming out and speaking loud. And this is happening. We saw this morning Greta coming here speaking to the negotiators. We saw this happen when Secretary General convened Youth Climate Summit. We saw this happen when UNESCO organized 11th Youth Forum. And also their voice is being heard now. The United Nations water policy brief, which is only launched yesterday, presented during HLPF, it also calls for youth engagement. It calls for youth as a knowledge holders. So obviously youth with their innovative ideas and action, and most importantly society trusts them, and we need to listen to them, because after all they will drive the future, and we borrow from them. So we really need to act very responsibly, and we need to listen to them. And I would like to highlight in recent efforts coming both from scientific community but also from intergovernmental programs, United Nations systems, the emphasis is given to youth. They are recognized as priority. One recent report from IPCC which called for climate literacy, and this is happening now. So the education and literacy needs to go hand by hand to address climate change issues. I think this comparison of best practices is very important, because we don't need to forget there is development aspirations, particularly sustainable development aspiration. And again, coming back to 1.5 degree report from IPCC, which really provides 1.5 degree mitigation pathways with the SDGs. So there are trade-offs. We don't need to forget that countries need to fulfill their development aspiration, but at the same time we have now technologies which allow us to get there with the 1.5 degree target. So these meetings are very important, because NDCs are for countries. Parris Agreement is basically countries as a national determination. NDCs are based on national contribution, but that have impact on the global level. The impact is global. So that's why we need to see what are the best practices, what works, what doesn't work. Every country has specific conditions. So these meetings are important in order to share the experiences and exchange best practices.